Doug here at Iron Village out in the Massachusetts, Boston area. So today, in talking about metabolic conditioning or Metcons, or this very popular circuit type of training, I'm going to show you two options. One is going to be a 3-movement circuit with just the total gym, and then I'm going to show you another one that uses the total gym and one piece of cardiovascular equipment, cardio equipment. So that could be a bike, a rower, whatever you have, a treadmill, whatever you have access to, just your body weight if necessary. So this first one is going to be an on-the-minute routine, which I described briefly in the article, but again, just to reiterate, basically you're going to do a different exercise at the top of every minute. So I know you probably can't see the timer very well on the screen, but I have the timer set for 24 minutes. Okay? We're going to do 3 movements. So it'll end up being, since it's 24 minutes, it'll end up being 8 rounds of each exercise. So when I hit start, the top of the first minute, I'm going to do the first exercise. It's going to be a surfer pull on the total gym. I'm going to do 10 repetitions. However long that takes, say it takes 30 seconds, I'm going to get the remainder of that first minute to rest. At the top of the next minute, which will be minute 23 of course, I'm going to go into a Superman or extension movement, glide board Superman exercise. Okay? Again, rest the remainder of the minute after those 10 reps, and then the third movement will be a static hold reverse lunge. Okay? So if you look at the 3 movements, anytime we set up these kind of circuits, these intervals, I like to try to target the whole body. So a surfer pull, for the most part, is more of an upper body movement. A lot of posterior chain, backside, triceps. Great exercise for the backside of the body. The second exercise, that Superman movement, that fall out movement there, is great for kind of more of the core, midsection, torso area. And then the static hold, that reverse lunge on the glide board, as we all know, really burns the lower body. So we get our upper body in the first movement, more midsection the second, and then a nice lower body burn in the third. So we're getting head to toe. And we're going to keep rolling through that. I'll just show 1 round of each. I may not stay true to the on the minute, just for the video's sake, but just so you can see each exercise. So I'm going to hit start here. This is a 10-second countdown. So I'm going to get myself ready. So I've got the cable pulleys on. I'm going to come on out. I'm going to anchor down, get my knees ready. So I'll go into the first exercise, get a nice pre-stretch here, come up nice and tall, pull the handles basically right by the hip, and then come back into that stretch. So I love this exercise because we get a little stretch and then we get a nice contraction at the back side here. Arms stay relatively straight the whole time. Try not to bend the elbows or wrists. Nice stretch. Up tall, squeeze those shoulders back. Okay, back and forth. So again, you would do 10 reps. I'm not going to do 10 right now, but you get the idea. So nice squeezes for 10. After your 10th rep, knuckle down again, hop off. And that should take, 10 reps should take around 30-ish seconds. There's 20 seconds left in this minute. So during your rest time, 20 to 30 seconds, that's when, if you need to towel off, grab water, unhook the cable, whatever you need to do to get ready for the next exercise, that's what you do. And you can see I've got 7 seconds left. So at the top of the next minute, which will be in 2 seconds, we start the next exercise. So get myself set up, glide boards off, extend the arms out, and then pull back to center. Start basically push-up position here. Drive those arms up. And you want to make sure when you extend those arms that you don't go into a hyperextension in the low back. So really stay braced through the midsection and just extend those arms far enough till you feel those abs kick on. And then come back. Here to here. Obviously, the further you go, the more of a challenge that is. 10 reps on that. Rest the remainder of the minute. So at the top of the next minute, which will be 22, you would go into your static hold reverse lunge. I'll demo a couple reps on each leg. It would be 10. Just for simplicity, we'll do 10 reps of everything. And of course, you can change this up based on time. If you don't have 24 minutes, you just want to do 5, 6 rounds of each, and then you shorten the time. 24 minutes isn't a long time. You do a quick little warm-up at the end, stretch out quick little warm-up at the beginning, stretch at the end. You're good to go with 30, 40-minute workout right here. I'm a little behind, so I'm going to demo a few of those static hold lunges that I love. So foot in front, back leg on the glide board. So we're going to go down into that reverse lunge position. The bottom I'm going to hold. Okay, chest is up a bit. Thigh is roughly parallel to the ground, and we're going to just pulse it back. Get that nice little stretch here in the quad and hip flexor. and back and forth. Try to stay low that whole time so we get that isometric work here, dynamic work on the back leg. I'm not going to do all 10, those kill me. So you do 10 on each leg, and then you rest the remainder of the minute. So in this scenario, top of minute 21, we're back to the top, back with a surfer pull. Okay? Again, you just keep going through that for 24 minutes. Anytime you keep track of that rest period, it really, like I mentioned, it changes the game. We get caught up in chit-chatting and looking at our phones way too much. In our workouts, this should be about the workout. So these on the minutes really keep you focused, and it's a great way to get a quick workout in, an efficient workout in a short amount of time. All right, gang, in this next on the minute workout, we're just using 2 pieces of equipment, real simple as far as it's just going to be 2 exercises. I use these quite a bit here in the facility with group classes. Depending on how many people we have, we'll set up kind of 2 stations, and they just alternate back and forth. Here, as you can see, I'm going to use Total Gym for the body weight movement. We're going to do pull-ups, and then for the more the cardio or breathing piece, we're going to use a rowing machine. So again, if you don't have access to a rower, you can use a treadmill, you can use a bike, elliptical, sleds if you have access to those. Whatever you have, you could even do, if just you in the Total Gym, if you wanted to do some sort of cardio movement, jumping jacks, burpees, jump squats, you name it. Come up with a rep scheme and you're good to go. I just wanted to show you this. We have access to them here, so just to give you a taste of something different. So this one, pretty straightforward. It's 20 minutes, okay? Back and forth every minute. So I'm going to start with pull-ups. I'm going to do 15 pull-ups, okay? Then at the top of the next minute, which would be minute 19, I'm going to do a 100-meter row, okay? However long that takes, again, I get the remainder of the minute off. 100-meter row should take about roughly 20 seconds for most folks, give or take a couple seconds, of course. And then you're just back and forth for 10 rounds, right, since this is 20 minutes. So I'll show 1 round of each just to give you a little taste. So I'm going to hit start. It gives a 10-second countdown. On the 3rd beep, I will start. And again, I'll just give you 1 round so you can kind of see. All right. So grab the handles, feet up, get that nice stretch. Pull all the way up. Make, again, as you all know, keep that chest on the board. So we don't want to be arching the back too much. Stay down and just drive those elbows straight down behind. I'm not going to do 15 because I lost count already. I'm the worst counter. But I'll give you a few more. Again, just make sure you keep good form. So if you pick 15 but you start getting squirrely with the reps, a couple things you can do. You can either lower the board a little bit to make it a little more achievable, or if you want it a little bit higher, then maybe lower your reps to 12 or 10 or even 8. Okay? I've got 15 seconds left, so I'm going to get myself ready. So again, that remaining time there you have in the minute, that's your transition time to towel off, grab water, get yourself set in this situation or whatever cardio piece you're using. So there's them 19, so I'll go for 100 meters. Seconds on the dot. So I get a 40-second rest here. So there's a couple ways to look at it. I prefer to push hard on this. For me, my goal would be to try to hit 20 seconds or under every time. So I'm working a little bit harder, but I do get that 40 seconds of rest to kind of recover a little bit. So the heart rate will start coming down, and then I'll pick it back up again, which is a big benefit of these interval. Get the heart rate up, let it come down, up and down. So that wave effect is great for results, fat burning, and we can build a little muscle here as well. So give these on the minute workouts a try.